I hate the ball. I finished play though.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
I'm about to pause. Hold up. I'm gonna send D-Mo the shit. Then fucking D-Mo, you send it to fucking to Greg. I'm about to send it to you. Hold up. Sure. I'm sending on Facebook. Hey, Mob, you get the shit? Alright, bet. Hey, let me know how it look when you hop on that bit.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins.
God damn. It just pissed me off right there.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. First carry
oh, my God. This nigga ran opposite way.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Leave me alone.
As a result, the
drive
continues. From the red zone now, Cousins. Flush to his right. And a pressure to
that's one thing you can do, boy.
Cousins goes down. Dean Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
Well, after
I'm gonna
marching
take a
down
sip
the
of this
field,
drink real
only
fast. Hold on,
getting
let me take a
three
sip of
there,
this
kinda feels
drink.
like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march
on that
against
ball.
them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 23.
Watch the car. Watch the car. Sled. General West.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You got tight right there. Jump out.
Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
Ain't no way
and
you
he
got through there. Okay.
Secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Thank you.
Man, it's caught.
Thank you.
The 10.
Touchdown. Let's get it.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 65 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Taken in at the 1.
You know what's funny? I got Aaron Rodgers as my... Oh, hell no. You ain't running this back, nigga. Oh, he got it. Oh, that shit about to piss me the fuck off. I loved that last minute.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return?
So, y'all.
Yardage that we won't even account for in the box score may have to win the game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
Jair Alexander, I want that nigga on my team bad, boy. That nigga nice.
Keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Diggs has it.
That's me. That's me.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down, it's Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I want to show you that shit when I get done.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Man, this nigga stop running. Come on, bro. Lowry. This nigga just stop running. Boy, hell no. I like none of that. That game will host you for that.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it.
Oh, boy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Well, they got the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Hey, hold
down.
on, babe. I'm busy right now.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Shotgun now.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Sherrills.
Man, why the fuck you breaking down, man? Get that nigga. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Yeah, they return team some ass.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Jair Alexander. That nigga on 1 on me.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield.
Man, threw the ball. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
What? You don't know that? It's like, the direction of the pass.
This first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch the screen. Hey, 626.
Yeah.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
He's giving his guys a
That's
shot for
you got
in range for a field goal or maybe more. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Bailey able to knock it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
no, I defended that shit. I defended that fuck out that shit, boy.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
I want you to know.
The Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
We'll get the fuck out of here.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Come on, bro. What the fuck like Martinez doing, bro? Get the fuck out of here. I knew where he was throwing to at the point of throw. This nigga just fucking just fell back. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Madison running on 1st down.
Oh, my. They can hold me, bro.
Into the clear. The 20.
Good touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah.
Alexander Madison, 48 yards.
But they blocked everybody on that play right there.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing.
And now this is intercepted.
That ain't
My
it.
goodness.
I threw a low pass and you threw an elevated pass. Come on, man.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Bro, the angles I be going at you, I'm going the perfect angle. This nigga will curve some more. That shit is annoying.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook.
This nigga getting all the blocks. That shit pissing me off.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Cook running right. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I got you. That's pissed me off. What play is that? The fuck? They keep putting me in the
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. On third down, they run with Madison. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Bailey's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense...
Man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody blocking, bro.
He goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on first
get the fuck out of here, bro. This nigga's getting to that line. That shit pisses me off.
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I hit the ball. All I need is a second to throw that shit off. I'm getting a touchdown. This nigga is out there before I get there.
Right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Plant.
Shotgun now for Ron.
That just pissed me off, bro.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start the drive with Cook.
Man, look at that shit. I'm running at you and trying to get you. This nigga fucking just gave up on it.
And it'll be second down. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run it again with Cook. And he slips up past the 45.
Hey, I'm gonna let you have it. I ain't tripping. I'll give you that nigga right now. I ain't tripping. I'm really not. I gotta check something first though. Not in the league. Fucking rosters right now. I know for a fact they linemen gotta be shit. Cause this ain't no way. That nigga got it every time. Yeah, that nigga blitzed me every time I could do shit. That shit pissed me off. Let's see. Left tackle. That nigga nice. No, he not. Yep. They some shit, boy.